Hello, and welcome to the Toadily VR Podcast. I am your host, Controser, and I'm here with my two co-hosts. Please introduce yourselves.
Hello, it is me, Flat.
I'm Zycu, the Silver Bun. Hello.
Hello. And just to quickly get started, things might be in a little bit of a different place if you're watching the video podcasts. Do not worry, I just completely changed my entire operating system from Windows to Linux. We'll be getting into that because it's pretty cool stuff. But before we do, let me please ask everyone who would like to join us. If you want to come join us and hang out and chill and play games, you can join us on our Discord at discord.gg/TVR, or you can come on down to our VRChat group and hang out with us there in VRChat with the VRChat group TVR.2006, or you can search Toadily VR and find us that way.
Yes,
sir. Our receptionist, Vera, will graciously accept your joining of our group and also provide free cookies on her wallet.
Oh. Oh no, not
make sure
Vera's
you
wallet.
talk to Vera upon entry
Also,
to the server.
you're a buzzing, my guy. I don't know what's going
what's
on.
happening in your backgrounds? Like, feels like
Oh, my little space heater is going. I turned it off.
Oh, okay.
My feet might be a little cold.
Stay cold. Stay cold.
How dare you try to be
Flat.
warm? Yeah. No,
cry.
it's an absolute pleasure having you all here, and I'm glad you're joining us for this wonderful discussion as we go through our podcast. Now,
By the way, TVR Podcast is broadcasted live in front of a live audience.
on our Discord, ooh yeah. Again, you can join us there on discord.gg/TVR. It's in the bottom left corner of the screen.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So, big shift I've made in my life this last week. I decided I'm done with Microsoft Windows, at least for personal pleasure.
He'll be back next week.
No. I'm done with it on my personal machines. Obviously, I still need to use it for like work laptops and stuff, but what can you do? Work requires things to be used on Windows. So,
Tragedy.
big tragedy. But other than that, I have jumped to Linux, and I'm now running CachyOS. It is surprisingly rather smooth. I was expecting much more headache trying to deal with this, but it worked out. So,
Yeah, it worked out in a lot of places. Still a couple problems in others.
I mean,
struggling with VRChat.
no, I had no issues with VRChat. I don't know what you're talking about.
Didn't you say that?
I was
you late because you were struggling with it.
No. You literally asked me that, and I told you it wasn't because of Linux. And you were like, "Oh, my bad," because I had to like go take out trash and stuff.
Remember.
Damn, trying to talk trash on my OS, and you didn't even not even right. But I've really been enjoying it this past week. Obviously, I haven't tested everything. Zycu brought up that he was having issues getting Unity to run, so that'll be my next hurdle.
No, it's just flat out not compatible.
Well, that'll be my next hurdle to see if I can figure out how to make it work.
Specifically the creator companion for VRChat's not compatible.
Oh, you don't even need that though.
No,
True.
you don't.
You don't. You can
Are you
make
sure?
VRChat
It's annoying
stuff
that it doesn't
without it.
work.
It just
You
makes
have to
things
manually
more
update your
convenient.
SDKs.
Yeah.
Oh.
It just makes things a little more tedious because you got to manually add things to your projects, and it's like, oh no, oh well.
No, I needed to do it automatically for me whenever I upload stuff.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm pretty sure they didn't plan it. If they used my tool, which was built into Unity.
Yeah. Yeah, you just redo your SDK for Linux users.
Oh yeah, you're right. All right, I'm making the next. I'm not doing that, but that would be really interesting of a project.
Of course, CA.
That could be a fun project, is rebuilding the Avatar Companion tool in Linux for people through Vanna Unity. I'll think about it. But yeah,
He's not doing that shiz.
I really enjoyed. We'll see. I really enjoyed Linux. It loads things so fast. I was showing Movie earlier, and I showed Zycu earlier today. But literally, you click on VRChat, and then within seconds, you're in the game. You're not waiting for that EAC window. You're not waiting for the thing to load up. It's just, you're in.
How's its compatibility with your VR so far?
It worked without issue.
He said worked past tense. He said worked past tense.
Oh no, because I use my headset past tense. That's crazy.
Oh, my face.
But
would.
literally, the only issue that I ran into was a setting that I had configured on VRChat to turn on anti-aliasing. And when I turned that up, it caused screen tearing. But literally turned it off, no issues. The index specifically works beautifully with Steam VR. It just loads up, it picks it up and everything, so there's no issues there. No, I can't speak for all Linux distros. CachyOS was one of those special cases, I'm sure, where it had a bunch of stuff pre-built with it for that kind of stuff, but I loaded up Steam VR, set up my room scale, added the index to it, and I was good to go. Jumped in VRChat and was playing.
Wow.
Yeah. No, it's been great. The only issue I actually had, and I will call out the issues I've had before, because Flat's right, it's not perfect. There are small things.
Yeah, that's why I'm not going to it until it's like a perfect seamless transition.
You're never gonna find something perfect. Windows isn't perfect. Windows is actually worse than my Linux experience right now.
I hate Windows, but still.
The only issue
what's wrong
that
with Windows, guys?
What?
It's the most popular OS in the entire world. What are you talking about?
Huh?
Let me get the list, bro. I'll tell you straight from the list.
The scroll.
The
scroll.
endless scroll.
But the only issue that I ran into so far is with audio, where the microphone settings by default on Cachy were set to boost the rear mic port, and it caused my audio to sound like I was talking through a radio because it was crunching the audio to make it louder. But literally all I had to do was go in, turn it down, and then type a quick command to save it as a preset, and then I was back to normal. So, all in all, pretty smooth transition.
All things considered.
All things considered, yeah. I was expecting and preparing for much, much worse. So, I'm very happy with it. We'll see how it continues. We might get an update in a few episodes from now where I'm like, fuck, that's the one thing I can't stand, but we'll see. But yeah. Moving on from my Linux talk, though. Thank you for sitting
what are we
through
talking
that.
about in the podcast mainly today?
Yeah,
what's the lineup look like?
There's two big things that I wanted to go over, which is VRChat has done a major update in the past couple days where they re-released a feature called text input moderation. And then I also wanted to kind of hit the big topic of the VRChat Plus leaderboard. But let's start with that text input moderation. Have either of you heard about this?
Yeah, a while back, and I didn't hear anything else about it.
Yeah, they kind of kept it under the rug. I didn't realize they reintroduced it until they put it on the blog.
I don't think it was that long ago, though. Wasn't it like just like maybe like a month or two back, though?
I think it was like April 29th was when they first announced it.
Yeah, I remember hearing about it then.
Wait, what exactly is it? Sorry.
No, you're good. So the text input moderation is a tool that VRChat's using where they're taking AI and they're having AI scan any input of text that you do in the game.
Ah, yes, I remember this conversation.
Yeah. And then the AI will determine if anything that you have written does not follow their guidelines, and if it doesn't, it'll just block you from being able to input it or save it. Now, it doesn't ban you. It doesn't put a mark on your profile if you write some really nasty stuff in there. It's just going to sit there and say, this doesn't follow our guidelines. You cannot post this. However, it's AI, so it's not going to be perfect. So apparently they have a feature where if it blocks something you've said and you don't think it should be blocked, you can go to the learn more and then go to this detection was wrong, and then they will quote-unquote look into what happened.
Their own blog does say that it has less than a 1% failure rate, and I actually do kind of believe that because modern LLMs nowadays are extremely smart. So I actually do believe that it has less than a 1% failure rate.
let me tell you what Flat just said that reminds me of. So, I was watching this cop video, right?
Yeah.
This guy goes to the casino, okay? And he's playing casino games. He's winning, losing money. Nobody's mad at him. But then a AI system connected to their cameras detects that he is somebody that has been banned from the establishment before. And so the entire casino staff, security staff go and like, hey, you need to come with us, bub. And they take him to the back room. All right.
The back rooms?
They set him down in a little chair. And they say, you can't go anywhere because the police are coming because you've been trespassed before. And he's like, what are you guys talking about? No, I haven't. And they're like, well, you just need to stay put. And so the police show up and they're like, what's going on? And like, this guy's been banned and our AI system says so. And then he starts looking at the image and it kind of looks like him. Kinda. I can see the resemblance. Like, you know, he's a bigger, heavy-set dude. He's a facial hair. He's a bald dude. And the AI system shows the picture that it seen when it detected him compared to the picture that was taken of the dude that was banned. And you can kind of see like why it would assume that. But the guy ends up getting arrested because he's been banned. And only later in court does it come out that, hey, this is a completely different person. And because they were relying so heavily on the AI system, they completely missed the fact that he is who he's saying that he is, which is not the guy that was banned from the establishment. And so I just think that's that 99% failure rate thing
99%
is complete and total BS, because that's what they were saying, is it has a 99% success rate.
Well, aren't you happy to hear that you will not get banned or anything like that will happen if it does detect you wrong? It just says you can't write it.
Yeah, if it did a ban,
Gonna get
that'd be a
arrested.
much bigger issue.
But you will get arrested, yes. The police will come to your house. They will
no,
get your
don't
ass.
spoil, don't spread.
Don't spoil what they're
don't
actually gonna
spoil.
do.
No, don't spoil it. No, don't spread false information. But
FBI, open up.
I will say, currently, the system does not cover chat boxes. So if you're using chat to communicate with people, it will not detect that yet. Right under that, they say it will expand to additional fields over time. So they are planning to make this affect your chat messages with people.
Definitely sounds like that.
Yeah. And then I also want to bring up the fact in the next paragraph about how we use the AI. They do mention your text will not be sent to a third party for classification. It's not used to train external models.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
The model we're using was tuned using tens of thousands of internally sourced examples. So basically, they've recorded tens of thousands of messages, bios, chats, world names, and stuff that we have added to the game, and then used that to train their AI, is what they're saying.
And you know what half of them consist of? Now playing song title our BPS 20, 30,
So
40,
true.
50.
So freaking true, bro.
I know that you hate seeing that, Zycu.
No, it's
me
fine.
too.
I
Me
just
too.
won't see it long if I do see it, like I said before. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind that they're like. I mean, obviously they have to train it somehow, and it's better to train it on stuff that's currently in it. So if they're using like an internal model, I think that's the only way they're ever going to able ever going to like train an accurate model. Because if it's training on like other things, obviously it's not going to really understand. So I think that's good.
Yeah. We'll see.
It just depends
I just
after some
wanted
refinement.
I just wanted to remind everyone, if you look at the TOS of VRChat, it does state that they are allowed to take records of anything that you say in the game. So
Yeah,
or
they're probably
posting the
already
game.
doing that shiz.
Oh yeah, for sure. They're also able to record where your head is viewing and what you're looking at if you have eye tracking and all that kind of stuff. So
Oh God.
you didn't know that?
No,
No.
I might
Well.
be cooked.
Oh no.
Doesn't Meta do the same thing with your like headset?
Well, it's, for example, and this is always the way that I use it, like Meta had a big investment in VRChat, right? It's very possible that VRChat could be taking the data that it uses of like how you move your body, how you're looking around, what your head's at, what you're looking at, and using that to determine the best spots for ads in worlds. Because then they can reach out to world creators and say, hey, you need to put an ad in this exact spot so that people can buy it, because this spot is the hot spot that everyone's looking at in your world. So,
Oh no. I'm just thinking about like ERP.
oh yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
Why is his hips thrusted so much, bro? What is this? Looking at the data. Yeah, that's gonna be terrible, dude.
They're just like, man, that guy must have burned like 1,000 calories.
All right, so
No, they're just working out. Come on, guys. They're just
this guy
working
right
out.
here, show him ads to Flirtual.
Yeah. No, but that kind of stuff can all be tracked, because it's all data at the end of the day. They see how your body moves and they integrate that to how your model should move, and that kind of data can be recorded. And in their terms of service, it does say that they're allowed to do that, and you agree to it. So. So they're using this as another means of, hey, we're taking all the things that you've posted, your profile bios, your chats, your name, your world names, your instance names, and we're taking all this data to be used to train our AI model so that it can detect if you use anything that's we consider inappropriate, which is the
Ladies
last
and
thing I
gentlemen.
want to mention. Go ahead, ladies and gentlemen.
Big Brother is watching.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, it's just going down that line of like, okay, first we want to verify your ages and everything.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna make sure you're saying the right things. It's just kind of going down that line of making sure
And the,
that the platform is how they want it to be presented.
Yeah, and the other thing that I was going to mention, because right now this is obviously going after things that are problematic, but that doesn't mean down the line they might not use it for something that they don't agree with. Which is always my concern when I see things like, oh, we can moderate what you chat with. Because obviously some chat moderation is important. We have low levels of chat moderation in our own server. But if someone is like, oh, well, I don't like this political leader, and they put that in their bio, but VRChat's like, I don't agree with that. They could put that on a list of things to not let you post.
Oh yeah, I mean games do it all the time. Like you can't say certain leaders in games all the time.
So that kind of stuff could lead to what's the term for it?
What, censorship?
Censorship and lack of freedom of speech, yeah. Especially in a social game. It's a bit different in a social game than like a shooter.
But on the flip side, there is a silver lining. It's going to handle all the problems that nobody wants, like racist.
Yeah, I think this is
yeah.
going to be a net positive for sure.
It'll
I
be
think
a net positive. I definitely brought up a lot of the downsides, and I do apologize. But if this is a net positive, it's just going to be hoping that they don't abuse it. That's all.
Yeah, my concern is just how far are they going to keep adding more stuff to like censor or like change what we say or what we do.
Fingers crossed. It goes well.
My thing is, if they're recording our data, I'd like to see what analytics they have on us. If they get to see our data, we should be able to get to see the data that they have as well. That way,
I can agree with that.
There's transparency. That's the only thing that I ask for, because I think that's fair.
Yeah.
if you get to know how many like hip thrust I have on a single VR session,
I was
like,
literally thinking
then you know I deserve to know too, because I need to know if I need to work on my salsa, because I'm definitely talking about dancing.
Yeah.
But
You want to keep a record of it, then you can put it in your bio.
Yeah. As a deterrent, right? As a deterrent.
Yeah,
right? Not to like, you know,
but
high score in.
Yeah, high score. Oh my god.
High score, bro.
oh man.
No, I can agree with you, Harmony. He says acting in fairness, it might be too much. Asking for fairness might be too much in this day and age. But the thing is, if you don't fight for it, and if you don't ask for it, then you're never going to get it, you know?
Take up arms, my brother. We will fight for what we are deserved.
Yeah, and I can agree with Vera as well, where you can censor things, and that's good, but the more censorship you put in place, the more people will be sneaky, and it'll be harder to find the problems or the problematic individuals. So that is also a very valid point.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's going to happen no matter what. You're always going to get the same people who say, "Oh, I can't do the same thing I'm doing. I'll find another way to do it."
Yeah. I can't jump over this. I can't go in this person's lawn because there's a fence. Well, I'm going to figure out how to jump over it, I guess.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Yep.
I think it would be really cool.
In line. Yeah. I think there's a lot of potential.
So, like, because they're using AI now, all right?
Yeah.
And so having AI analyze your behavior, if they're going to be using it to get information from us, I think we should be able to use it to get information for ourselves. Like, the AI will say, like, little notes about us, like, does not make direct eye contact with individuals when talking frequently. You know,
like give us like personality.
Yeah, like, you know, it might be like little things, like, you know, maybe you're right. Maybe I need to like look at the person I'm talking to a little bit more often instead of my own reflection.
Dang, bro,
you know?
my eyes
I don't
always
think
immediately gravitate
that's gonna be the
down.
note for like 95% of the players in the game.
Probably. That's my 2 cents.
Army says, "Please, Tupperware, I want some more fairness."
Please, Tupper, I want some more.
I want some more. But yeah, no, I think that's very fascinating. So I thought I'd bring that up because it's cool to talk about, getting to hear what all is going on with the text moderation and stuff. Because it could lead in a good direction, it could lead in a bad direction, but we're right in the beginnings, so we'll see where it goes.
Yep. Next topic, the more important one.
Wait, hold up. Side topic. Face reveal on Tupper.
You want to talk about that one?
No.
Okay. Topics.
I'm not even gonna say the name I'm thinking of.
I'm just saying that to add on what Zycu was saying, I know what Tupper looks like, and I know what some of the people on the team look like. I mean, you can look at their profiles on things like LinkedIn and stuff. It's not hard to find information that way, but yeah,
he's a beard bro. That's all I'm gonna say. It's not a bad thing.
I'm a beard bro.
That's what I'm saying.
We rock
exactly.
it.
I think he actually looks pretty good.
Yeah.
No, he's a beard bro, Harmony. He's a beard bro.
All right. Moving on to the next major topic is VRChat Plus. We all know it. Most of us have used it. Some of us haven't. But VRChat Plus just recently got a new update where there's a leaderboard now. So you can see how many gifts that you have given. There is a button. I did check into this. There's a button where if you don't want people to know that you were the biggest spender, you can say, "Please make me anonymous." But who did that? Who's doing that? If they're on the top
no
of the
one's
leaderboard?
doing that, bro.
They know it too, which is why they do it. But I wanted to show off, and you can see these in the pictures in the side chat if you're in our server in Discord, discord.gg/TVR. But I'll go ahead and post this up for us to see in the actual podcast video. This first picture is the number of gifts that was given before the leaderboard was created. as you can see, the number
Very
one
normal and respectable amount.
a respectable
honestly.
amount. That's still a lot of money. That's $750 from Steve right there.
Yeah, Mr. Steve.
But that's a lot of money to drop on 1 month for a game.
Steve did not know what was about to happen to him next month. Bro was going to lose his spot permanently.
Yeah, but as you can see in his little picture icon, he has gifted over 5,000. So he's a big spender as is.
Yeah, he loved
However,
the game.
However, then we move on to the second picture, which is the month right after they release the VRChat Plus leaderboard. And you can see
oh,
1,021 gifts.
God.
This leaderboard
Dang.
made them money.
That's like, good lord, that is like a 1,200% increase.
They
what you're
jumped
telling
up
me
there. They went over 10 times increase.
is I need to find this Alex LZ95 guy, and I could probably get free VRC Plus for the rest of the time.
As long as
yeah,
you hang
I'm
around him
sure.
enough, yeah. At least once a month.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, what do they do after they give that much? Like, do they just like live on the streets for the until they get enough money to come back? Like, because that's like so much money to just casually drop.
Yes,
Probably.
Vera, this is per month, not per year, the number of gifts that they have given of VRChat Plus. And each gift is $10 each.
Yeah, people in VR chat love to like be
Waste
on,
their
like,
money.
get attention basically. They'll get attention, be like at the center of attention and get all of this stuff.
But now,
Like be known.
for the grand finale, they just done their major event, right? With this Pride Month, which is still ongoing, mind you. The third screenshot, with half a month left to go, 1,704 gifts from the top
That third screenshot
person.
doesn't even load for me.
That's weird.
It's not in the chat.
Oh, hold on. Let me pull that up for you. I didn't.
Bro, shaking
Why
my
did it not
head.
post?
Oh, I see. You like snipped a part of it while it was covered.
It looks weird. Here we go. Bam, the third one.
Oh, finally. God dang.
1,704 gifts with
Holy,
16
there's
more days to go.
500 There's 500 more than the one below them.
Yeah, and that second person.
What's even crazier is that it's a completely different set of person every time.
Are you sure? Because Big Pappy was up
well,
there on the other one.
see,
too,
on the
wasn't he?
second
No.
month, Big Papi was not in the top 3, but he was the top 5. He had given like 600 gifts, I think, last month, but then gave 1,200 during the month of Pride.
Holy
But
Lord.
Crazy.
bro spent within 2
How much-
months.
How much is 1,700 again?
That is $17,000.
God dang, brother. Think of how many freaking like Pepsi,
Spaghettis.
like cans of Pepsi you can get.
Think about how many spaghetti noodles you can buy.
I could go for some spaghetti right now, actually.
You know how much I could save if I made $17,000 in a month?
Yeah, brother.
I would be living comfortably. I wouldn't have to live in an apartment.
Yeah, for
You know
real.
how much pasta I could make?
what is up with you and spaghetti?
I'm hungry.
Vera says that Big Papi is making everyone else a sugar baby.
I mean, yeah, pretty much, man. I need to go find Big Pappy right now.
But yeah, no, it's wild. I knew that we knew, because we mentioned this in one of our previous podcasts, we knew that the VRChat Plus leaderboard was going to lead to them making a lot more money. I was not expecting it to be
I didn't
this
think
big
it'd
of
be
a
this
jump.
much. They are not retiring this shiz. I'll tell you right now. In fact, I bet you there is going to be a lot more dick measuring contests in the future for them to get more money. For sure.
Because if we take the top 3 people up there, just 3, right? That's 3,700 gifts from 3 people in 15 days. That means that they've made $37,000 from 3 people in 15 days.
God, that's so much money.
That's like a half a developer's paycheck for the year.
Yeah.
In half a month.
Lord. Whoever suggested that leaderboard thing, bro, they are getting a raise, I'm telling you right now.
Yeah. It's wild. It's absolutely wild. Didn't think that kind of thing would happen, but
they also have like the things that people on like Twitch and stuff also do. So they have like their hype train or thing.
yes.
So like if someone gifts in the lobby like VRChat Plus, then it'll say, "Hey guys, keep the hype train going. Keep gifting. Keep consuming."
Oh, it does that now?
Oh yeah. They added it as a brand new feature because I've seen it in some of our instances where someone gifted a gift and it was like, in 5 minutes, keep it going, keep the train,
keep giving me more
and
money.
it stays on your screen for 5 minutes.
Yup, it sure does.
Huh. Well, that would have been pretty cool to see at New Year's whenever everyone was gifting one another.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, that would have been neat.
Man, I sure hope they do another New Year's, man. Do you think we'll get one at the end of the year?
You know what?
They're making. We better have like the grandiosest like New Year's bring back the New York City Times Square.
The OG. It's gonna happen, and you know what? VRChat's gonna crash during it. I'm calling it right now.
Will. They are not buying more servers, bro.
Their servers are gonna crash at least for 1 hour. Someone's gonna miss their New Year's because of it.
Yeah.
They ever talk about what's going on with that?
No. They've mentioned that it's been things out of their control and that
it kind of is though. It kind of is, because wasn't it like the servers, was it like in California or something? There was like some sort of natural disaster happening and where their servers were being hosted, and you know, if those servers are messing up, they can't do anything because that's where their servers are hosted.
It's something with their APIs getting like latency and errors and stuff, and it's causing things to go down. It's just really funny because like it was right during our Toad Bash, which I do want to get to that in a moment. We were about to host our Toad Bash tournament. And then right as we went to host the tournament, VRChat went, "Hey, servers are down." Literally within minutes of our tournament happening.
Yeah.
And we're like,
everybody is correct.
The Toad crash, yeah. It's inevitable that when we want to host events, that's when VRChat decides they want to have issues.
Yeah, honestly, it makes me so mad that it happened then. Literally, like 10 minutes before I started it, like that's when, because we checked the down checker or whatever thing, and it said like on that time the servers crashed, bro. It makes me so mad. Thankfully, like we still managed in the end, but
we were like, all right, should we push it back? And we're like, yeah, let's push it back. And then we debated pushing it back a day or pushing it back a week. Flat decided pushing it back a week, and I'm so glad he did, because literally the next day they had the exact same issue at the exact same time.
Oh my god, at the exact same time.
It was the exact same time. Yeah, it was 6 p.m. 6 p.m. PST. 6 p.m. PST. The server went down on, I think it was the Friday, or was it the Saturday that we did the tournament? I think it was Saturday. And we're like, all right, should we push it back to Sunday or push it back to next Saturday? We're like, we push it back to next Saturday. And then 3 hours later, they fixed it. Took 3 hours for them to fix the servers, and we're like, God, what happened? And then literally the next day, at 6 o'clock, server goes down, and it's like, come on.
Look, they have no excuse, man. They gotta download more servers. Okay,
Tupperware loses lid.
Download more servers.
Take it easy on Tupper.
Yeah, it's not Tupper's fault. Tupper is just in charge of the community. He doesn't do anything to do with the servers. So, like, I know it's funny to make jokes about Tupper and being like, oh, it's all Tupper's fault, because Tupper likes to take a lot of responsibility over the community and the game, but and all in all, it's not his fault. But VRChat as a team, it's like, you could definitely improve this, especially with the kind of money that you rake in.
He's a beard bro. Leave him alone.
But yeah, no, it's exciting. It's really fascinating to see just how gullible people are into spending their money, especially that much money.
Like I said, if there is a way for like people to get like more attention and be seen like highly or be on top of something, bro, they will do it.
But you know what's the incentive other than just being on that leaderboard?
There are rewards, yeah.
There's a single reward, yes.
Wait. There's reward.
There's
not
a reward
rewards.
for being the top of the leaderboard, yes.
What is it again?
You get a badge on your profile.
Amazing.
And you can get multiple of them.
The badge of shame.
I will say it again. I said it once before. But if they're going to be adding leaderboards for gifting, there should be other leaderboards for other things.
I agree.
Is skill-based.
Skill-based.
Skill-based leaderboards.
Dang, most times ERP'd, you know they're already getting our freaking movements. Come on.
And there's no hiding it or going anonymous.
That's exactly my thought process. Who has 17,000 to just throw at a game? But
looks like
X64
does.
64 does.
Yeah. So you get a badge. You get a badge that shows off the number of gifts that you've given total. You get a badge for being on the leaderboard of the top 100, and then you get a badge for being in the first place. That's what you get for being on their leaderboards. For spending $17,000 a month, you get a badge.
So, folks, be sure to hop on that leaderboard. Just go ahead and give VRChat all of your money. You get a cool badge, and
that's it. And you get to be laughed at, bro.
You support your favorite game.
For 2 months, you can see your name on there.
No, I think it's a cool idea for them to make money, but they're kind of creeping into slimy territory.
Idea. It's a cool idea, but it's just like, man, the people who really want that recognition, I guess.
It feels exploity, but at the same time, these people work hard for their money, and if they had $17K to throw at this for little to nothing, then by all means, go for it.
Can you throw one of those 17,000 at me for little to nothing? I'll give you a thank you, and I'll post your name on my Discord server.
Shoot, I might do it. I might mow your lawn.
Oh.
For 17,000, brother, you better be.
No.
Like,
I'm
giving
saying
me
for
a meal
1,000.
afterwards,
You pay me $1,000, and your name will be on the server's banner. But
yes, Eddie is saying right though. They need to give back just as big. Their money is skyrocketing, brother. They gotta put more.
Whether it's to the individuals or to the game, definitely to the game.
The games.
The game needs more.
Those individuals are getting enough. Okay, come on. They're getting a freaking badge. Come on, like they need more. That's like the highest honor they can bestow upon them.
You know what would be cool?
Yeah.
A little exclusive prop hat.
Oh yeah,
a little hat maybe.
Be neat if you could get
I can
a little
go
follower.
whip up in Unity and then just show up with it.
There's a little prop hat.
Yeah.
Something.
No. It'd be really funny if it was something like that, where it's like, oh, you get a little hat to put on your head, or you get a follower, and it's like cool, and then everyone else makes it and just puts it in the game.
It's on one of those free asset sites.
Yeah.
You walk into a world, everyone's wearing it.
It's like, damn, you all got first place?
I didn't know so many of you guys are so giving.
But
I don't know. I don't know. It's making VRChat money, so
Yeah.
WVRChat.
WVRChat,
even though I'm
played us.
joking and like laughing at the people who give this much, it's great for VRChat, and they do deserve it because they're making a good enough game that people want to give to it.
Yeah. My only thing is,
That's what it really boils down to.
use that money to make the experience better for us, not better for you. And I don't mean us as in like totally. I mean like us as in like
No,
the
us
community.
isn't totally. Us isn't totally. Only us.
Only us. Everyone else can shove it. Well,
Oh no.
those were our main topics. I do want to quickly hit some smaller things. I found on the VRChat Reddit a picture, which I'll share this as well, of the size comparison of the Valve Index and the Steam Frame that's supposed to be coming out sometime soon. It is vastly smaller.
I'll just repost it.
Can we get a comparison with the quests so the questies can correlate?
That would be really nice. I would love to see that.
So on the left in this picture is the frame, and on the right is the index.
Yeah.
I'd say the quest is about like the in-between size between those two.
You know what? Let me look up index to quest 3.
I'm going to repost the image for those people who can't.
Eddie, I
currently
prefer the
He
term
just
average,
did. He just
okay?
did.
It's average.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Quest 3 to index. Is there a picture that shows us off? Oh, yeah. There we
It
go.
is a
No,
lot.
that's just the quest.
It's like shockingly smaller for also being better hardware too.
Yeah. Well, here's a
So, like,
picture of
it's
the
both
original
smaller and better
Vive
hardware.
and the index. I don't have a picture of the quest and the index side by side.
Oh, the quest kind of looks bigger. Hey, how heavy is the quest compared to the index?
So
To
much
the
more heavy.
index,
The
or-
quest is heavier, or the
So
index?
much.
Yeah,
Because the index
yeah.
doesn't have any computer in it or any computer.
So the quest
like
is heavier?
it's a lot less hardware in the index than there is the quest.
Oh, okay.
The quest is significantly heavier.
Oh, dang. So it's like
All right,
probably going to
so
be
let's see.
thrice
Steam
as
Frame,
lighter.
Quest 3, and Index. Let me pull up the Index. Where's it at? It's so far on the right of this menu. Sadly, I can't show this. Where even is it on this website? What? They don't have it?
Where is it?
Where is
Where
it?
is it?
Well, I don't see it on the list for this comparison tool, so I'm just going to compare the Quest 3 and the Steam Frame. Let's see if we
He's
can
going to compare
get
the nerd numbers.
the nerd
on-
numbers. Let's see, FOV, dimensions. Wait, so the headset is for the Quest 3 is 515 grams with the head strap, and the Steam Frame is 440. So it's
A
gonna
whole
be less.
100 grams lighter. Significant.
Looks like it'd be a lot lighter, a lot more lighter than that.
And then a lot of people go and add a battery pack to their quest as well. So
Yeah, the Valve Index weighs 809 grams.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh.
so it's actually
Wait,
heavier.
what?
The Valve Index VR headset weighs 809 grams without the cable.
God dang.
that little thing is heavy.
Yeah.
Well, looks like I'm going with big screen.
The big screen is also there. The big screen beyond 2. Let me just pull that up.
3 grams.
Yeah, right.
The big screen beyond 2 is this one. It weighs 107 grams.
Wow, bro, that is tiny.
Yeah, it is also very small. I don't know if you've seen it before, Flat.
I have seen it before, so you don't have to show me
Okay.
again for
Fair.
the 4,000th time.
It is tiny. But it does not have all the extra hardware that other ones have. So yeah, very, very
Why did
cool.
your picture only load like
What the hell?
Bro, I'm telling you, it's that index. It's the index. I'm telling you. Oh shoot, I
It
dropped
could
it.
just be the file type that I'm trying to do as well. Could be a file type that's not supported.
I mean, I see
bro.
part of the image. That seems like transfer loss.
Yeah, it's whatever. Anyway, all stuff I'll be slowly working out, figuring things out with, and how to fix it. Now
We'll get there.
Yeah, we'll get there. It's Linux. I'm learning. For the most part, it works.
Takes time.
It's just the
I'm
small.
learning
It's
here.
the small special cases that I'm running into. Because it literally works in every chat except for the stage chat. So maybe the stage chat specifically has issues with Linux.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah. Moving on to another topic. Our Toad Bash. It's finally over. By
Thank
finally,
goodness.
I mean, it ended half a month ago.
Yeah, it did end half a month ago.
But we didn't have a podcast since.
Should we re-announce our winners again for everything?
Yeah. You wanna
So
go through it?
our tournament winner, our amazing tournament winner,
The Bash champion.
Yes, the new Bash champion, dethroned Krona. It is Radio Rabbit. I was rooting for them from the very beginning.
Sure
Radio
you were.
So no, I freaking love Radio. They are
Yeah.
one of the newer additions to our community, and they have been so determined to participate. I love them, and I am so happy they won because they deserve it.
Yes, that is true.
Congratulations to Radio Rabbit for winning the
Yes.
Toad Bash Championship tournament of
And if-
legends and epic people of great awesomeness and cool person aura. And yeah.
Buddy in the
We
chat
also
says the
have
green
our-
team will make a comeback next year, but they're happy they won. For those who don't know, green team, Buddy Bear and Krona, both of them consider themselves
yeah.
the green team because they like green
The
avatars and green
greenies.
colors. Buddy won 2 years ago. Krona won last year, so they were like, "Green team's gonna sweep again," and then next thing they knew, they got beat. So if you
let's
think
go.
that you could be the next Bash champion and join us in our VRChat games, please come join us in our discord.gg/TVR to compete next year.
Take
We
down
also-
our
should-
champion
should we also,
overlord.
like, say our Toady Awards too. We
Yeah.
have our Toady Awards.
So for
ahead,
those who don't
Contra.
know, what is the Toady Awards? While I pull this
The
up.
Toady Award. Oh, am I explaining that one?
Yeah, you
The
can.
Toady Awards are a curated list of categories where all members of the community vote and nominate people for categories. And then we all take a big collective vote on who will win those categories.
All right. So, moving on to the winners of those categories. This year, we had the most quotable, which went to our wonderful man, Elifu.
He's so funny.
We had the
He's so
most
freaking
artistically
funny.
talented, which went to our community member, Daizo. The hoppiest... you know what? Let me go back. Most quotable was Elifu. The runner-up was Blue. Awkward Blue Bear. I'm going to add the runner-ups as well, because they were also very, very talented. Artistically talented was Daizo, but our runner-up was Suji, my wife. The hoppiest helper was Danger Espresso, with the runner-up of Eddie. Then we had the best photographer, our main man Zycu right here beside us,
Yeah, woo, Zyku.
with a very close runner-up of Wolf, Lone Wolf. Well done to
Yeah,
both of them.
Wolf. I voted for you, Wolf.
The best questie, Buddy Bear, one in the chat right there, with the runner-up of Mount Catigua. We had our best
Yippee.
deskie, which is people in desktop, which was Harmony, with the
Yeah. Definitely are. Dusky for sure. Oh, with Ika.
with the runner-up of Ika. Then we had the Gamer of Gamers. This is the one that we think is deserving of the most gamerified skills ever.
They're the biggest gamer.
Their biggest gamer in the community, and that is Movie, with the runner-up of Corona, our last Bash champion.
Yeah.
Then we moved to the Chaos Gremlin, which was Maukatigwa, with the runner-up of Aloe Vera. And finally, the Certified Goober, which was Daizo, followed up by Spark.
What do you mean and lastly,
then,
brother, the Member of the Year.
Member of the Year, which was our big final award. I forgot I made it bigger, so I misread it. The Member of the Year was Buddy Bear. The full legal name again.
You said Aloe Vera.
I'm sorry, Vera and Aloe Vera.
Full legal name.
I did full legal names for some of them, like Maukatigwa and Danger Espresso, and it's not just you.
True.
But Buddy Bear was our Member of the Year, followed by Eddie and Ender, both in second place. They tied. So
I was really happy that we were able to fit that in.
I didn't vote for you. I voted for Eddie. Actually, I'm sorry.
It was kind of last second. I was like, "Hey guys, let's do this year," and we kind of like reorganized the entire Toad Bash event, like in the last week before Toad Bash was going to happen.
Yeah,
I thought it was a pretty clutch swing that we managed to pull off, and I'm glad everyone enjoyed it. Hopefully, people are a little bit more. I mean, have you guys heard any suggestions from the Toad Bash? Anyone making like any type of?
Yeah, I've had a couple people mention that the website way of doing the voting.
It's kind of lame.
It was not lame. It was just there might be a better way to do it to ensure that, because like I said before, I did find a hole in that where I could vote more than once. I don't know if anyone in the community also noticed that. Hopefully not. But going into the next one, I think we'll do a different type of voting method just so we ensure that there isn't double votes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I think ticket-based voting would probably be better.
Either ticket-based voting or doing votes through the.
I'm telling you,
the
straw poll is the way to go.
Yeah. Yes, buddy. There was a weird thing with the website where the way that they tracked your vote was through cookies. So if you cleared your cache...
Me clearing my cache of cookies to vote?
If you cleared your cache to vote again, or if you opened a separate browser, like you used Chrome once and then switched to Linux, switched to...
Linux.
Yeah, switch to Linux. Switch to Brave or switch to... Firefox, you could have voted more than once. But
Granted,
we didn't.
We analyzed that. We analyzed it. It didn't look like anyone
actually did
that.
Yeah.
Because there were the votes to person ratio checked out across all the votes entries. All the winners had the same amount of votes. Not the same amount of votes, but like the same.
Every category had the same number of people who voted, and yeah.
It looks legit.
If there was someone pushing one person higher than everyone else, they would have done so in multiple categories. It was only like one or two categories where that really happened. So we don't think that anyone did it. Or
could have happened.
But we do want to ensure that in future votes we don't have that as a potential option. So we're looking for better ways to do it.
Yeah. But stay tuned for next year. Our Toad Bash happens every May. Moving forward.
Yeah.
And hopefully next year we'll have a world ready. Fingers crossed. We can do more.
I probably should, especially
since my laughter at that claim.
I probably should just because it's our 5-year anniversary.
Yeah.
You think after 5 years I would get off my lazy ass and actually do it?
Well, that's the thing. It's not a solo project. This is something that you're going to have to talk with everybody about because it's a community world, which means not just Con makes the world. Everybody has a little piece in it.
Yeah.
Well,
everyone leaves their mark on it.
To help us start.
And everybody will have something to look forward to in that world. So hopefully we get around to it this year. Time is scarce, so
it's always a challenge when you have work and stuff. But with my new job, because I did switch jobs finally, I'm out of that nonsense I was in before. I do have a little more free time than I did before, at least while I'm still in the learn phase. We'll see how it turns out when I actually get like boots on the ground, as we used to say in the military.
The classic Call of Duty.
That's not a Call of Duty thing, dude. That's a military thing. Call of Duty stole it because they're a military
freaking
game.
Activision always says like, "Oh, we're returning back to form with boots on the ground combat."
Yeah, it literally just means you're getting moving. So, thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. But yeah, that was all of our big topics. Is there anything else that you guys want to talk about before we move on to the games we love?
Nope. Let's move on.
All right.
Okay, I guess let's move on.
Okay. Well, I won't be able to show the game trailers. I'll just post them in the side chat for you who want to look at it. But we'll start with you, Zycu, if you want to talk about your favorite game recently.
Okay, so my game today I'm talking about is Metroid Prime. He just showed the remastered version. I'm not familiar with the remaster. I'm not exactly sure what they have all changed in there. I'm sure it looks really awesome. But needless to say, if you were playing the classic version, which is what I'm speaking of, the one that debuted on the Nintendo GameCube way back when.
What a callback.
Oldie.
It's an excellent RPG story as you play as Samus Aran. How do you say her name?
Samus Aran.
Aran. I don't know.
Aaron?
I never played any Metroid game.
Is her name really Aaron?
It's
Aaron.
A-R-A-N. A-R-A-N.
Aaron. Okay, thank you. I knew my brain was like tripping up on that. All right, so you play as Samus. All right. You're going to take down these space pirates.
Yeah.
But when you get in there, you see all the space pirates are already dead. And that's how the game kind of opens up. You do some investigating and discover that there's like a containment breach, and I forget the dragon's name.
Ridley?
Ridley.
Ridley is done some work on the space pirate station and does a number to Samus, and the entire game you kind of spend getting back your gear, weapon upgrades, gear upgrades, the morph ball. You have to go back into this planet called Talon, I think. And it's a really interesting experience. The soundtrack, incredible. It is, what is the word? Quite an art of the time, in my opinion. To this day, I still jam out to Metroid Prime OST. It just hits that hard. But it's a really great adventure, and I recommend anyone to go and play it just based on story aspect and OST alone. But there's so much more to the game. It's well-rounded, well-developed, and they don't make them like they used to.
Yeah.
Dang. I can't believe they would steal the plot of Dead Space a whole 10 years prior.
That's crazy.
Somebody put him in this airlock.
Put him in the airlock and shoot him out.
Float him now.
All right. Well, thank you so much for sharing that. That's really fun. And the remastered came out on Switch 3 years ago, apparently. So you could play that.
Yeah, definitely worth your money.
All right, we're going to move on to Flat's game.
Yes. I am going to recommend Pragmata. I have played this game I've played about halfway through this game currently. I'm still playing through it, but it's very fun. It is it's just like an over-the-shoulder shooter action game, but it's really fun and really freaking wholesome. So the story is kind of like you go onto this spaceship or this I think it's like a planet, it's like a moon or something, and you're just trying to I think fix a station, and you get separated from your team, and then you run into this little kid who's a pragmata, and apparently they're like a really intelligent AI that is responsible for pretty much helping out the station. And so you go with this pragmata through the whole entire station trying to fix things and, regroup with your team. It's a very, very fun action game. The only problem I have had with it thus far is it's kind of easy and it does not let you go to the hardest difficulty. So I am stuck on normal difficulty, and I've kind of been like sweeping the entire game, unfortunately.
You have to unlock the harder difficulties?
Yes, so it is a Capcom game. If you are not familiar with Capcom games, you have to play on the normal difficulty to unlock the hardest difficulty.
That's annoying.
That's how the Resident Evil series goes, unfortunately. So it's my first playthrough is going to be a little bit boring for me, but like it is one of those games where it has a wonderful gameplay loop of the enemies are robots, they have armor, so you have to use the pragmata who like hugs your back to hack the robot to make them weak to your bullets. And so then you shoot them with your bullets, and it's just that over and over, which seems repetitive, but it isn't. It is so fun. There's a wonderful upgrade system too. It is deep, which is awesome. And of course, the thing that everyone knows about, like, you pretty much act like a dad to this, like, pragmata. She doesn't understand how Earth works. She doesn't understand a lot of things about just humanity. So you teach her pretty much like, oh, this is a tree, or this is the sea. There's water around everywhere. And she's like, wow. It's really, really cute. Okay. So yeah. I'm looking forward to my next playthrough when I play on the hardest difficulty because it's a little bit easy right now, but the story is wonderful.
Hell yeah.
Sounds like a cool game. I've seen some images on YouTube.
Yeah, I've heard good things. And then, last but not least, I will talk about my game. I haven't gotten super far into this game yet, but I've had a blast playing it. It's called Crash Out Crew. So, if you've ever seen the game Peak, this is the next game in their series. You play as a little forklift driver, and your goal is to deliver boxes from one side of the warehouse to the trucks on the other side of the warehouse. And each truck has different deliverables that they need. So, like, the first level that you do is like, oh, you have cherries, you've got blueberries, and you've got kiwis, and then you got to deliver the different ones, and it's like, we need 2 kiwis and 3 blueberries, and you're rushing to get the right boxes and get them to the other side. The thing that makes it really fun, though, is the crash out mechanic. So if you run into something, you get this little meter of stress that fills up, and if your stress goes all the way up, you lose control of yourself and start flailing around crazily for a few seconds, which you can run into other player while you're flailing around and cause them to crash out, and then they start flailing around, and then it just becomes this huge mess. On top of that, during the levels, you'll have options to choose, where it'll be like, hey, you've completed the first stage of this. For the next 2 stages, do you want to add random cactuses that spawn in the middle of your level, or do you want to add giant meteors that fall down on you while you're trying to do the level? And then those like increase the difficulty of it as well.
Of course.
Yeah. Normal job site stuff, And then after you've completed them, you get harder difficulty boxes to deliver, where it'd be like, hey, you've got a bowl as a box, and then you've got a box that's faces. So it's a bowl in a China building. So you're like trying to run into things and not have the bowls break every single vase that you're placing into the machine. So it's pretty fun. Very, very good time. Lots of good laughs. I was playing with some of the community here and had a great time. We should definitely do it as a trio here.
Real.
Definitely might be worth the look.
I do like Peak.
Yeah, if you like Peak, you're gonna love this. It's just
Peak is fun.
If only it was made by the same people.
It is.
I know.
That's wild. Because Peak was made by Landfall and Aggro Crab, and this game is made by Aggro Crab. So it is a joy. Lots of fun to play. Yeah, so that's the podcast. I will again remind everybody that you are absolutely welcome to come hang out with us if you're listening to the podcast here. We enjoy having people's company and hanging out and just playing games together. You can do that with our Discord, which is discord.gg/TVR. We're almost always hanging out in here, one of us at least. Mostly me. And
Yeah, dang, I can't believe you call yourself out like that.
I know. I love this Discord too much. And you can also join us in VR if you want to come hang out with us there.
Sorry about
our VR. Oh,
Yeah.
dang, how could you? Our VRChat
Shaking my head, he
community
turned it back
is
on.
TVR.2006. So yeah, the plug.
Yeah, come join us in VRChat. We love hanging out there. We have
And
weekly
yes, Harmony, it
events.
is the losing your forklift license simulator. But yeah, thank you everyone for joining us live in our Discord. It was a pleasure having you all here, and thank you anyone who is watching this on YouTube. We will look to see you next time.
Bye, guys.
everyone.